Dear international press, greetings to you all. I am reacting to your concerns regarding what has happened in Yaoundé, the so-called confession by ex-Amba fighters. My name is Tapang Taku. I am the spokesperson of the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the rebel spokesman. I would like to be very clear here on one key aspect. What is happening in neighboring Cameroon does not concern us. It is only a dubious scam, a sham, and a farce. Ambazonians, in particular, have nothing to do with neighboring Cameroon. We have recorded evidence that Cameroon's collaborators and enablers are trying in every way possible to co-opt Ambazonians to report to Yaoundé, where they would openly confess that they were ex-Amba fighters. We have recorded testimonies in audios and videos how they tried bribing our Ambazonia Defense Forces and other forces belonging to the Ambazonia separatist groups. Ambazonians have stayed resolute thus far and have celebrated the independence of Ambazonia as of yesterday, the 1st of October, 2019. Atanganji and all his collaborators are desperate to look for some kind of international sympathy by siding with terrorists to see how they can co-opt Ambazonians into marrying with La République du Cameroon. We don't in any way recognize Yannick Kawa, whatever he calls himself, Ambazonia or General Kill and Destroy, and all of those generals who are listed today according to La République du Cameroon. We don't recognize any of them. They have never ever been part of any fighting group in Ambazonia. Neither do our fighters who are currently fighting recognize any of them. No one can trace the origin of these boys, but we have evidence and testimonies from their own family members that they were all ex-convicts of New Bell Maximum Security Prison in Douala. Particularly General Kill and Destroy, who was named today, the 2nd of August 2019. We have a family member who has openly confessed that General Kill and Destroy was arrested and jailed 10 years ago by neighboring Cameroon for theft. These are all new faces to the so-called revolution of La République du Cameroon that we want to revolutionize our struggle by uniting us with neighboring Cameroon. It will never ever work. We are very, very critical at this juncture to distinguish between who are the real fighters and who are the fake fighters. If you doubt any information you see on the social media, please do contact me, the rebel spokesman of the defense forces in Ambazonia. Also, don't trust anything coming from one-sided La République du Cameroon. They have the propagandists, they have the social media bloggers, and they have their Twitter warriors who are sending out dubious, deleterious tweets to the international community to lie to the international community that there is some disarmament going on. I believe you of the international press have watched with your own eyes how the Ambazonians turned out in the millions yesterday across all the communities in Ambazonia to celebrate the independence of Ambazonia. We shall continue to stay strong. We shall continue to rally our forces behind the fact that we have to stand to protect our women and children, fight against terrorism, protect human dignity, fight against tyranny, fight for democracy, and fight for the restoration of the rule of law and the independence of Ambazonia. It should be very clear, and it should go down the records, that none of our soldiers have ever defected. I touched base with other groups in Ambazonia, and all of them confirmed that none of the soldiers have ever defected to neighboring La République du Cameroon. So whatever La République du Cameroon is pushing out through its propaganda news outlets should be destroyed. It is a scam, it is a farce, it is a sham. And if it behaves like a terrorist, it is a terrorist. Those people who are confessing to have killed women and children in Ambazonia, particularly Yannick Kawa, and all of those fake people will go down in history as those collaborators enablers. They have hereby been exiled from Ambazonia, and we shall arrest them whenever they step their feet in Ambazonia. We don't stand for kidnapping. We don't stand for human rights abuses. They shall be arrested. Particularly, we're sending a message to all of those enablers as well, including Agbobala. He will be arrested, according to what civilians are reporting. He is not in any way representing the forces or the armed forces of Ambazonia. He should speak for himself, and he remains so. Thank you very much, international press. I'm reacting to this question that came in from Reuters News Agency. Do have a splendid day. We shall keep in touch, and let us continue fighting for global peace. Let us continue fighting against global terrorism, and let us continue fighting for the advancement of democracy and the rule of law. My name is Tapang. Do have a splendid day.